Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Daniel Cross, and today I want to talk to you guys about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and more specifically, we're going to go into the weapons and attachments. I know a lot of people had questions about these, but if you have any more questions about Advanced Warfare, go ahead and click in the description. I will have a link to all my last videos going over perks, kill streaks, whatever that may be. It's all there in the playlist, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Go ahead and check it out if you want to. But let's start talking about weapons and attachments. Now, I'm going to go through the list of the weapons, and I'll talk about individual attachments. I'll probably explain them once on what they actually do, and then we'll just kind of continue from there. So first up with the assault rifle class, this is the BAL-27, the HBR-A3, and the IMR, which the IMR, guys, you're pretty much familiar with. This is basically the most commonly recognizable weapon. It is a 3D printer weapon. It is basically that laser gun you saw throughout the trailer. To me, in my first-hand experience, it was kind of weak when I used it in the multiplayer, but it is what it is. So let's get into the attachments. Now, a lot of these are going to be the same from previous Call of Duties. They are somewhat renamed, but there are quite a bit here, especially for the assault rifles. You have the Acog, which is just an enhanced zoom. You have the autofocus sight, which is a sight automatically zooms when aiming down the sights and not moving. Looks like the foregrip's going to make a return. It's basically a vertical foregrip that reduces your recoil. The grenade launcher, so noob tubes are back. Go ahead and throw danger close on there while you're at it and make people's heads explode. And we can continue on with the laser sight, increased hipfire accuracy, nothing we really haven't seen before so far. The lightweight grip is a little bit different in the lightweight stock. These two are kind of important to notice the difference. The lightweight grip aim down sights faster, so you can ADS quicker within this game. It is an attachment, but it is only on certain weapon classes. This does not apply to sniper rifles or things of that sort, and I'll get to that in a moment. The lightweight stock is move faster when aiming down sights, so with the grip you can ADS quicker. If you have the lightweight stock, you can move faster when you're ADSing. Variable red dot sight, 4x magnifier when attached to the red dot sight. So this does basically have two different red dots, and you saw it in the trailer. It zooms in and out. Basically you can just switch to which one you want. It seems pretty effective if you guys want that, but then again, it's just something that's trying to give you more options. So we're going to move into probably the tracker. The tracker is something new. It's basically when you shoot them, you're wounding an enemy, and it causes them to show up on your minimap, so it kind of just tracks them around for a while. Thermal, which we've obviously seen before, but this one's a little bit different. This is a magnified optic that shows heat signatures and warm colors. It's a lot more specific in this game. It's very I want to say, kind of hard to see in a sense. Distance definitely plays a part into this. If you're not up close, they don't look bright orange. They kind of look bluish, and they blend in within the background. So something that you guys might want to consider before you throw on the thermal. Target enhancer, which is an advanced optics with built-in threat detection. So this is probably going to be something that's very similar to the actual target finder from Black Ops 2. It's just going to highlight the target for you, and then it's your job to aim. So we do have a red dot sight. If you guys don't want the variable red dot sight, you can take the normal one. And then there's the Parabolic Microphone. This is actually something that's kind of unique and somewhat interesting. Everyone doesn't like suppressed weapons, so now you can actually counter suppressed weapons by using this with your gun. Basically, you attach it, and then you can see suppressed weapons fire on your minimap. Moving on to the SMGs, this is probably one of the most enjoyable classes I liked using, or at least weapon, was the KF5, the AS-M1, and the SN6. These are your three submachine guns that we had available for multiplayer. The actual attachments here are pretty similar to what we had in the past. You have the Acog Scope, you have advanced rifling, which is a little bit new. It basically increases your range on your weapon. You have the dual mag, which is faster reload, stops loss of magazine ammo on every other speed reload. And you have the foregrip, laser sight, lightweight grip, lightweight stock, tracker, thermal, target enhancer, suppressor, red dot sight, and then we got something a little bit different here with rapid fire. Rapid fire being on an SMG is going to be kind of interesting, especially up close. Basically increases your fire rate. Then you have the parabolic microphone and the variable red dot sight to finish this off. And on to my favorite weapon of the actual game so far is the Morse sniper rifle. Now, I want you guys to understand that some of these attachments on this weapon are not going to be all the attachment for sniper rifles because we haven't unlocked one yet. We haven't seen a semi-automatic sniper, so I'm assuming that there will be some more attachments like extended mags, things of that sort, suppressors and things like that being able to be attached to these weapons. But right now, this is what we have. We have the Morse sniper rifle, which is a bolt-action sniper rifle. It basically is a railgun. It fires a single-shot bullet, so you can't actually have an extended clip on it because the gun doesn't have a clip itself. It comes with an Acog Acog Scope, a ballistic CPU, which the ballistic CPU is pretty familiar. You've seen it before. It reduces the sway when aiming through the scope. Iron sights are making a return. The lightweight stock is also available for this. This means you can move faster while ADSing, not ADSing quicker. You can only have your ADS up and actually move quicker with it. Then you have your parabolic microphone, so you can hear other suppressed weapons, the thermal, the tracker, and then the variable zoom scope, which is also making a return, which has 3 levels of zoom. So we don't know what we'll have for the other sniper rifles. Some of these attachments might vary. You know, we might get something like a suppressor, we might get something that is like an extended mag clip for a weapon that actually uses a clip. So keep that in mind when you guys are thinking of the sniper rifles. And moving into the shotguns, this is the TAC-19. This is a nasty little shotgun, and you don't want to have any part of being in front of this thing. This thing will tear you apart. I imagine it'll probably get patched, but basically for the attachments that you have on it is the advanced rifling, the foregrip, the laser sight, lightweight grip, lightweight stock, parabolic microphone, red dot sight, and target enhancer. Now, out of all of these, I probably recommend the advanced rifling, get a little bit more distance on the shotgun itself, and trust me, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this. And moving on to the heavy weapons category, which is basically the new heavy weapons class, kind of like the light machine gun class, but a little bit different because they're akimbo, is the EM1 or the XMG. These were the 2 options that were available for us to play. The attachments are pretty scarce. It's basically lightweight sight, the parabolic microphone, the rapid fire, and tracker. Now keep in mind these guns are firing a lot of firepower, but at the same time they're really inaccurate, and I just found them to be almost completely worthless unless you're up in someone's face. And I actually want to go ahead and correct myself real quick about the EM1. It doesn't necessarily have only 4 attachments. The EM1 has quite a bit more. More specifically, I wanted to point out one of the newer attachments, which is the heatsink. Extends firing time before overheating. You can see the fire rate goes up too. There are a couple more attachments like the Acog Scope, the foregrip, lightweight stock, parabolic microphone, red dot sight, target enhancer, tracker, and variable red dot sights. Now, keep in mind these attachments are for the XM1, not the XMG. And with the secondaries, I know a lot of people had questions about these. Basically, you have the Atlas 45, which is a semi-automatic type of pistol. You see it advertised quite a bit. Then you have the RW1. Now, the RW1 is interesting because it's a one-shot kill. It's like a sniper rifle in terms of being a railgun. It has that same principle, has a very slow reload. Now, I'm going to read out what the Atlas 45 attachments are, and then I'll explain how some of these are available and they are not available for the RW1. The Acog Scope, the advanced rifling, are available for the Atlas 45. Akimbo is as well. You cannot akimbo the RW1. You have a laser sight, you have a parabolic microphone, you have a red dot, you have a suppressor. The suppressor is not available for the RW1. You have a tactical knife and a target enhancer. So I hope you guys understand about these pistols that the RW1 is very strong. You know, it is a one-shot kill, like head, neck, chest. I'm not 100% sure about the stomach, but it's a very good cleanup weapon. But at the same time, if you miss your shot, you're going to have problems. You're going to be sitting there and you go, well, I can't do anything. I'm out of ammo in my primary. I just shot my first shot on this gun, and it takes about half a second to a full second to reload. I'm kind of screwed here. So keep in mind that it's not super overpowered in terms of how it punishes you. And the last and final thing I really have to show you is the Stinger M7. Now this is basically just a Stinger. There are no attachments for it. You just equip it as a secondary and you're good to go. Now I wanted to touch on custom weapons before I leave. Now this is basically what has been written on the actual website. Attribute and cosmetic modifications based on weapons make up the nearly 350 custom weapon options that you can get from supply drops. These new modifications allow a greater range of customization to find a perfect weapon for the individual playstyles, in addition to having a great look. So in a supply drop, basically you can get certain character gear, and they're all ranked. Weapons included. They come in 3 forms of rarity: enlisted, professional, and elite. So there are different varieties of the weapons, and each time you go up a certain level, you get increased stats on the actual weapon itself. Now, I did find a couple examples of this with the sniper rifle, and I believe it was called the Lullaby, and it's the Moore's Lullaby, and you can see how, I believe it was an enlisted. It wasn't very high ranking, but this is just to give you an idea that the stats are going to increase when you find one of these out of a loot drop. And basically the way you earn these is by completing certain objectives. You know, you get so many kills with the weapon, you just play with the weapon over a period of time, and you can unlock it that way. So keep that in mind when you guys are going for custom weapons. There, it could make an entirely new video about that. If you guys are interested, leave some comments down below. But I really do appreciate you guys watching my Advanced Warfare gameplay. I appreciate how much you guys have been liking my videos and actually just growing my channel. It's actually incredibly humbling. So if you guys want to continue to do do that, click the annotations on the screen, and also check out the Advanced Warfare playlist I have in the description. I will have some more videos within the next day. So anyway, guys, I'll see you soon in another video. As always, take care.